Hey guys, Floopes 100 here to do a review on Steins, the anime. Now I have done a review on the game, which I thought was fantastic. And if you guys have not seen that, you definitely should go watch that as well. The game is freaking awesome. So many, all like the story paths you can go. Or not story paths. Character paths and all that. Just the whole entire game is amazing, and the anime is amazing too, which is why I had to go watch it. And I do want to state that this is for episodes 1 to 24 because I found out there was a extra episode 25, which I didn't look at the details as to why that was made, but I'm not counting that as a thing for this. I'm actually going to review that in a separate video by itself because I don't look at it as being a main asset to the anime, to the anime. So I apologize to anyone who's wondering about that or who doesn't agree with me on it not being part of the anime. I wanted to do it separately. So anyway, I'm going to do a quick quick character introduction. Okabe, the main male protagonist, and mad scientist, and the founder of the Future Gadget Laboratory. He's the main male protagonist who goes through all the world line changes and everything. He is the character on the farthest right. There's Kirisu, the genius scientist who plays a major role in the story as well. She is the red-haired girl on the left. Mayuri, Kabi's childhood friend. She is the girl in the blue right beside Okabe. Daru, which by the way, I know there's different ways of saying Okabe, or his, he has different names. I just call him Okabe. Mayuri calls him Okarin, and I don't know, I like Okabe. But Daru, he is the super hacker and Okabe's right-hand man. He's the guy in the yellow hat on the left. Suzuwa, she is, spoiler alert, she is Daru's daughter from the future, 2036. She is the girl in the back in the blue. Mr. Braun, he is not part of this picture. I apologize for that. He is the guy who was who rents Okabe the room upstairs, the laboratory. He has actually a big part of the story too because he okay, this is gonna be spoiler. I mean, it's a spoiler game or spoiler anime. I can't do this without spoilers. Mr. Braun, he is part of the Rounders. Rounders are the people looking for the IBN's 51 or IBN 5100s. Nay is his daughter. Mocha is also a rounder. She is Mr. Braun. Like, Mr. Braun is her everything, only she doesn't know who he is, or didn't find out till later. She knew him as FB, and she thought he was like a girl or woman, because she looked at him, as a motherly figure. She didn't know, so she was also part of the Rounders, though. And they are looking for IBNs for CERN. Ferris, she is the pink-haired girl in the... Hello? I apologize for that. I had a phone call that needed to be taken care of. It happened suddenly. I apologize. But, anyway, Ferris, the girl in the back with the pink hair and the cat ears, her real name, Rimano? No, that's not right. I can't remember her real name. Dang it. I just know her by Ferris, because that's her, her character kind of thing. Like, Okabe has a character that he plays, like a mad scientist. That's his real name. Well, actually, Okabe is his real name. But he has, kind of like a persona type of deal, and that's kind of what Ferris has. But she is a worker at the Maid Cafe. She is a Raynet BattleNet champion and a very awesome character. Ruka, the last character introduction, he is the guy in the the kimono look with the sword and the black hair behind Karasu. Yes, he is a girl. I mean, a guy. He looks like a girl. It's a big thing during the anime. But going on, animation. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think the animation was done great. It was, at first, it was a little weird when I started watching it because it wasn't exactly what I expected out of it. It was a little bit different. It was more, how do I explain this? I don't know, like, you know how, like, normal animes are with their anime? This was, like, a darker look to it. Kind of like a shading effect and a little bit, like, darker lighting and different things. But I thought it was really great. I thought the animation was done different. It was unique. I really enjoyed that. The storyline. Story was great. I give it a 10 out of 10, too. I can't help but give it a 10 out of 10. That is amazing. The story is amazing. I mean, Okabe starting off with seeing Karasu, by the way, spoiler alert, Karasu dead, and then he, you know, that goes on to his first email, which email, like, it changes the course history, like it's an email sitting back in time, and he changes the world line by doing that. He, the whole shebang. Like, he travels from world line to world line by changing the past, and then Mayuri actually ends up dying on the other world line, the Alpha world line, and he... God damn. Sorry about that, guys. I keep getting phone calls. It's actually really getting on my nerves. But anyway, story... Okabe keeps changing the world line, and Mayuri eventually gets to the point where she's dying on the world line because convergence meets, and it always meets on her desk. You can't escape that unless he goes back to the original world line where Kirasu actually dies, because his first email was actually set about her dying, and he sent it to Duru. He did not mean to change the world line. He didn't know anything about it then. It just happened. But yeah, it actually, the story is really great. It's really in-depth. You really feel for the characters, and there's just so much to it. It deserves a 10 out of 10. The music, I don't usually review music, but the music for this, you know, I got so used to the music in the game and the Steins music and everything, and oh my gosh, it sticks to it, and I love that because it gets me in the mood to watch even more of it, and it like just gives me a really good feeling about it. So I give the music a 10 out of 10, and the overall rating for this anime is a 10 out of 10. The music is, I mean, everything about this is great. The animation, the story, the music, the characters, everything is great. It deserves a 10 out of 10. So guys, please watch this anime. It's a great one. I am definitely going to be reviewing the 25th episode, so I hope you guys go watch that too, because it was actually really great, and I can't wait to do a review on that. So without a further word, 10 out of 10, guys. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share my video. It helps me out as a small YouTuber, and I'll catch all you guys later. Peace.